Royal Wound X proudly presents a guide for the application of Derm-Maxx. Product Overview. Derm-Maxx Dermal Matrix is a dehydrated dermis derived from donated human tissue and processed using the Tutoplast tissue sterilization method. This process preserves the three-dimensional collagen structure, ensuring the mechanical properties of the original dermal tissue are maintained. Derm-Maxx can be applied from the onset of a wound and throughout its healing process, with reapplications either weekly or as recommended by a healthcare practitioner. Until use, Derm-Maxx should be stored at room temperature or 33 to 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Derm-Maxx has a 5-year shelf life. Preparing the wound. Before applying Derm-Maxx, ensure the wound is free of fibrotic, necrotic, and devitalized tissue. Wound bed preparation should be performed according to standard wound care protocols. Use a scalpel or curette to excise the wound margins, saucerize the tissue, and debride the wound bed. The objective is to create a healthy, bleeding, granular wound. Cleansing the wound and peri-wound tissues should be performed with sterile water or sterile saline. Be sure to control bleeding prior to application. Preparing the implant. Once wound bed preparation is complete, open the outer pouch and pass the inner pouch to the sterile field. It is important to note that the outer pouch is not sterile and should not be placed directly onto a sterile field. Peel open the outer tray and remove the inner tray using aseptic technique. The inner tray is sterile and may be placed onto a sterile field. Open the inner tray using aseptic technique. Peel the tray open and aseptically remove the package containing the implant. Using scissors, cut open the package. The dry graft needs to be hydrated. Derm-Maxx Dermal Matrix can be soaked in sterile saline for at least 30 seconds or rehydrated with a saline bullet once applied to the wound bed. If using a saline soak, remove the Derm-Maxx Dermal Matrix from the saline and apply to the area of interest. It's recommended to hydrate one implant at a time. Derm-Maxx does not have sidedness, and either side can be placed onto the wound bed. It should be noted that the appropriate graft size should be selected based on the post-debridement wound measurements in order to provide complete coverage to the wound bed while limiting the amount of product wastage. Securing the implant and post-application. The Derm-Maxx Dermal Matrix can be secured in place using steri-strips, sutures, or staples. After Derm-Maxx application, cover the wound with a non-adherent contact layer to protect the graft, followed by an exudate-managing secondary dressing. After use, handle and dispose of all unused product and packaging in accordance with accepted medical practice and any applicable local, state, and federal laws and regulations. Please note, once the container seal has been compromised, the dermal matrix must either be transplanted if appropriate or discarded. The Derm-Maxx Dermal Matrix can be applied weekly until the wound closure is achieved. In most instances, the implant will be completely absorbed and therefore does not need to be removed before reapplication. Repeat the pre-application, application, and post-application steps with each new application. Royal Wound X, your partners in advanced wound care solutions.